कैमरा ऑन करो.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Mute him because he's that is this one. Vikas.
Unmute him and hopefully he does his video on.
Yeah, he's joining.
And later on, Lalit bhai, you can,
There.
if people need to see on our YouTube and Facebook, it will be recorded there. So it will be easier also.
Tell him to unmute himself.
Yeah, I'll tell him. विकास तुम्हारा
Okay.
मिक्रो बंद करना है.
Yeah, he's.
तुम्हारा मिक्रो बंद करना, साउंड बंद करना तुम्हारा.
Yes.
शुरू हुआ तुम्हारा वीडियो? यस हो गया. ओके मैं रखता हूँ.
Mute yourself. Are you unmute?
विकास भैया आपको अनम्यूट कर दो, आपका ये वीडियो जूम पे है ना वो.
He has to. Well done. Hi, Vikas. Hi, Vikas. Can you hear me?
I don't think so. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, increase your volume, please.
Hello?
विकास सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है तुम्हें? सुनाई दे रहा है
One
आपको?
minute. One minute, sir.
Hi. Hi, can you see me and can you hear me?
विकास सुन सकते हो तुम?
Yes, सुन रहा हूँ सर मैं.
मैडम को सुन सकते हो तुम?
जी.
तो बोलो उसमें तो वो सुन सके. और या हाथ से.
एक मिनट.
Okay.
I think he's trying to connect everything. So give him a minute.
Yeah, because he will only put live when the program begins. He must be trying with Facebook and connecting with YouTube.
Sure.
No problem. So say after 2 minutes we will be going on live.
Let us see what we want to discuss later on.
Okay, so I need to call Jaya to come on, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, sir, अभी आ गया सर. Okay, 1 minute. So, okay, everything is okay.
Yeah, admit. She's here. Jaya is
Okay.
here.
Okay. Vikas, you live जब शुरू हुए ना प्रोग्राम तभी करना है live.
लाइव नहीं करना, आपकी शक्ल तो मैंने दिखा दी थी.
नहीं अभी लाइव मत करो, जब प्रोग्राम शुरू हो सब आ जाए ना तभी करना. ओके?
एक मिनट.
पोस्टर ही रखो अभी.
Okay.
then.
Hello, good evening, Jaya ji. Can you hear us?
I think he's busy with Facebook and YouTube sharing.
Sure. But can he hear us? That's the main thing. If आपका poster रखा sir जब live start करना होगा तो मुझे
He's
बताना.
just tried live. I'll just check on YouTube if it's okay. Yeah.
Shall I go on live now?
Yes, you can, because we only have 2 more minutes. So go on live.
It's already.
Live now?
Yes, you can, because we only have 2 more minutes. So go on live.
It's already. Yeah, Vikas can hear. Yeah, that's okay.
आप कर पाएंगे. और आप भी हमको सुन सकते हैं ना? Okay, good. अच्छा. Meena Ben, we can admit. Oh, good. Thank you.
I am kind to the earth. I am kind to the animals. All of creation deserves to be treated with kindness. I am kind to the
Okay, a very good afternoon, a very good morning, and a very, very pleasant
And a very
evening.
good evening.
Yes. So, whichever part of the globe you're joining us from, welcome to you all and a namaste to all of you. We are super excited on this very auspicious day of Ashtami. The festival of Navratri is going on, and we have the Bengali queen with us who is celebrating Durga Puja also. A very auspicious day for the Bengali community. So, Jayaji, we're looking forward to hearing from you about Durga Puja too. So, it gives me a great pleasure today to be hosting this Zoom session with one of the huge COVID warriors, an awesome personality, a Bollywood actress, an animal activist, a healer. What do you want to know about this lady? So we are super excited in conjunction with the Comunidad Hindu of Portugal. That is the Hindu community of Portugal who have collaborated with us. We've got the president, we've got the vice president who are joining with us from Portugal, and a lot of members from the Portugal Hindu community. So today we are so super delighted in having a celebrity with us with the name Jaya Bhattacharya. Now, before we start the program, I want to say a happy Ashtami to all of you, a happy Durga Puja to you, and let us celebrate this today with the most inspirational, motivational talk from this super awesome lady. So before we start with her, it is my duty today to actually let you all know who this lady is, why she appears so different from the photograph to what we see her live today. There is a story behind it. So let me tell you, Jaya Bhattacharya. She's a girl hailing from the city values and culture of Lucknow. She was born on the 19th of September 1971 and did her graduation from Lucknow University in arts, Visharad in classic vocal music from Bhaktande Music College in Lucknow, and got professional training in Kathak dance from Kathak Kendra, Lucknow. Life took a different turn when she was offered a role in telefilms for her national Doordarshan in the year of 1991. New avenues opened for her, which led her into the city of dreams, Mumbai. While in Lucknow, Jaya Bhattacharya did serials on TV like Neem Ke Ped for DD Doordarshan, Devi Chaudarani in Delhi, Ashtabhuji, Mat, Teen Varsh, etc. for the Lucknow Doordarshan. Daud, a telefilm for, and did Daud, a telefilm for the DD, and one more. Since coming to Mumbai, she has achieved important and very, very prominent roles to do in serials like Koshish Ek Asha for ZTV, O Maria for Sony. क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी, वो भूल जाती है कि वो एक दिन बहू थी on Star Plus. Dulhan for ZTV, Ambar Dhara for Sony, Raas Ki Ek Baat for Doordarshan National, Jhansi Ki Rani for ZTV, Ik Thi Daya for Life OK, Maharana Pratap, she did this on Sony, Madhubala, she did on Colors, and Bado Bahu and on NTV. Where I got to meet her on screen was Silsila Badalte Rishto Ka. And that is where I thought, what an amazing actress she is. And she did this with Paramavtar, Krishna, Om, and TV, and Kemcho Namkeen, and Mimi, Cadbury ad shoots, wo chocolate to humko bhi bahut achhi lagti hai. Currently, she is working on a project, Pinjara Khubsurti Ka, on Colors, a film by Lakshman Utekar, a serial I definitely would love to watch. I watched a couple episodes of it. It is just absolutely fascinating. So I'm actually interested what's happening in that serial. Let me tell you, Jaya Bhattacharya has also had a fortune to have worked with eminent directors and producers like Ramesh Sippy in his serial Ghata, with Gulzar in his adaptation of O. Henry stories for Doordarshan, Gift of Maggie and Cactus. She's also worked with Sanjay Leela Bansali in the film Devadas, Rajkumar Santoshi's film Lajja, Bonnie Kapoor's Sirf Tum, David Dhawan's Kyunke Main Jhoot Nahi Bolta, Veeru Devgan's Hindustan Ki Kasam, and in the Rajshri Productions, she's also done the film Ek Viva Aisa Bhi and Antardwand, which won the National Award in the category of social causes. Kalpavriksha, a children's film, and Dhapa, a home production which is released in 2019. Now, we are not talking to an ordinary actress. She has worked with huge celebrity producers, directors, big banners, and she has actually shown her performance in various roles. This is a multi-talented woman we are talking to. Jaya Bhattacharya has also done programs for Doordarshan National, like the New Year programs for the 2004 and 2006. She compared Doordarshan's prestigious and evergreen program Rangoli, which is the #1 rated program among all the entertainment channels in India. Every individual has the urge to grow in life. This very urge led Jaya into the field of production, where she's busy producing telefilms, documentaries, and teleserials, and her journey absolutely continues. She has organized a trust named Thank You Earth. कौन कौन ऐसे हैं कि जो भूमि को शुक्रिया अदा बोलते हैं? तो ये लेडी एक है जिसने एक ट्रस्ट किया है. It will be a way of giving back to the earth that has given us so much, is where the thought of trust opening came from. That is her motivation. Truly a COVID warrior. Why she's a COVID warrior, we'll take it into our discussion as we go along. So without further delay, I want everybody who hasn't got their videos on, put their videos on, and let us, if we may, give this wonderful lady a huge round of applause. Come on, everybody. Let's either get a reaction or applause for our lovely Jaya Bhattacharya, who is with us. Jaya ji, before we start today's program, we have the president for the Hindu community of Portugal, who is an amazing personality from Mozambique. At a very young age of 9, he went to India for studies. He returned to Mozambique and joined his family business and got independence in 1974. And the family actually migrated to Portugal. In 2010, he ventured into Mozambique again in industry, water filling, and soft drinks. But again, due to the insecurity, he returned to Portugal after 4 years. At present, he's a retired gentleman working endlessly towards the Hindu community of Portugal, to the Radha Krishna Mandir, and it was founded by the Hindu immigrants from Mozambique in Portugal since 1977. Radha Krishna Mandir was inaugurated in 1998 and is one of the biggest temples in Europe, for your information, with all facilities as mandir, auditorium with a capacity of about 500 people, a very big social hall for marriages, etc. He has been actively taking part in voluntary in the Hindu community of Portugal and has been the president of the community since 2018.
Wow.
Portugal, as you know, is a very well known in Europe for tourism, for beautiful beaches, lovely people, weather, food, and besides, they have the Cristiano Ronaldo, who is the very world famous football player. He would love to have an appeal to you. He's making a live appeal to you to visit
Wow.
Portugal and be their guest.
I would love to.
Without further delay, I hand over to Mr. Kiritbhai Bachu to formally welcome our guest speaker of today, Jaya Bhattacharya. Kiritbhai?
Namaste to everybody. It's really my pleasure speaking to Jayaji. I don't know, I don't have words. It's very difficult for me to express my words to such a big celebrity who is with us. At the same time, I would like to thank very much Meena Ben, who also organized this event on Zoom, and also Lalit Bhai. Thank you very much. Lalit Bhai has also helped us a lot during COVID period. He gave us a live yoga classes, and a lot of people in Portugal benefited, and we were transmitting it on our YouTube and our Facebook of the Hindu community. Jayaji, also Meena Ben and Lalit Bhai, it's my heartiest invitation. You people come to Portugal, you visit not only Portugal, the first visit should be in Radhakrishna Mandir, which is one of the, as Lalit Bhai mentioned, the biggest temple in Europe. Not only biggest, it's one of the most beautiful. And the beauty about this temple is it's a Sanatan Mandir. And we all work voluntarily without any fundings. We try to get donation from each other, and it's a very big space. It's a really beautiful, but I will not say good about this. It would be good if you people come here and see by your eyes. And Portugal really is a very beautiful country. People are very, very kind here. And everybody knows that it's one of the best countries it's the smallest country, one of the smallest country in Europe, but it's weather-wise and the beauty-wise, it's one of the best countries in Europe. And a lot of Hindus are in our community. We already have many Hindus coming from Punjab, from Nepal, from Gujarat. So we try to see that we help them by religious way, by other means. We do a lot of functions here, like Diwali show. And at present, as Lalit Bhai said, the Jayaji is from West Bengal, and there we have a lot about Ma Durga and Navratri. The same thing applies to Gujarat.
Yes.
So what we are trying to do at present, we are generally at Navratri, we have a lot of people coming to temple and a lot of activities going on, a lot of garbas. But at present, if you have time, I would suggest you can see on today's Facebook or YouTube. We are transmitting it online daily, but with vigorously taking care of distances and masks. And today is the last day for us. I will not take much more time, Lalit Bhai. But once again, I thank you very much, Jayaji, and also Lalit Bhai and Meena Ben. So, word is to you, Lalit Bhai.
Thank you very much, Kiritbhai. And once again, thank you for welcoming Jayaji on today's Zoom. Now, Jayaji, today's show again still doesn't move on till we have our lovely lady, Mrs. Meena Ben Khagram, all the way from Nakuru. She will want to traditionally, formally welcome you on this very auspicious day of Ashtami. So she's going to do her traditional welcome for you. Meena Ben, please start.
Namaste. Yes. Namaste, Jaya.
नमस्ते जी, नमस्ते.
I will introduce my husband.
नमस्कार सर. आपसे मुलाकात हुई थी उस रात को भी दोबारा मुलाकात हो रही है. नमस्कार.
Sorry, I just come from golf game, so I'm not dressed up.
Golfers. Jaya, this is a special Tilak, for you, is it reaching you? Yes. Yeah. And some
I'll see.
chokha. And
Oh,
some which aarti for you. And okay, I'll give him opportunity.
Yeah, welcome.
I received it all. I received all the love. All the love. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Global namaskar to everybody. Jambo. Karibu.
Jumbo, yes.
Karibu.
Karibu.
We went behind Sindhu community of Portugal. Did I say right? Kirit Bhai? We went welcome Hindu community of Portugal, President Kirit Bhai. Welcome to all to Nakuru town of world famous flamingos, wildlife, and where the fastest marathon runners in the world are born. Dr. Lalit and myself are super excited to welcome you. Jaya, the kindest soul who loves animal, and a lady with divine power of healing. Jaya, you are a special person with a special talent. When I messaged you, Jaya, you at 2 at night, you responded, if you have time, we can chat now. I was quite surprised. It is only 11:30 in Kenya. So sweet, no ego. And you must. When I spoke to you on video call, you just entered the home and your 4 dogs wanted attention. I was impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Being impressed is hard work. You are hard-working girl. How you became animal lover, you will share some points with us. I would like to surprise you. Ellie wished to surprise you with something very nice. Here, Ellie, he is an animal lover as well.
Oh, how beautiful. How awesome. Wow. Oh.
He loves dogs.
How beautiful. How lovely.
Now, the program will not go on. Ladies and gentlemen, my welcome is not finished if I don't introduce the backbone of this session. Dr. Lalit Soda, trendy looking, and my kid cousin is world popular chiropractic. He's an international speaker, author of the book Pushti Marag. You can see it is in English for new generation. He's a yoga instructor and loves trekking mountains all over the world. Here, back to you, Lalit Bhai.
Thank you very much, Meena Ben. Without taking further time off the audience, we now present to you our lovely Jaya Bhattacharya, and we are all very eager to listen to your journey. So if we have 2 topics we're going to be discussing, one is acting, and the other one is the COVID warrior, the animal activism, and how she has actually looked after the super animals. So we start today's program by welcoming Jayaji. Namaste to you.
Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'll
okay.
take off my headphones because I am not very comfortable with headphones.
No
मेरे
problem.
कान और नाक they're very sharp, if I may say so. Hello.
Perfect. Now we can see both of us on the screen there.
Sorry.
Can you
Sorry.
hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Hello.
That's okay. Perfect. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So we
I
would
am
love
honored
hear-
to be here. I'm honored to meet Kirit Bhai Bachu. I'm honored to meet Meena ji and of course you. And hi, Sanjay. And he ran off. I don't know why. And I was floored by the welcome I received from Meena ji and the song that Meena ji chose. Thank you, Meena ji. So apt, so apt. It encompasses not just the animals but the whole earth. And believe me, yes, we all should be taking care of the earth, who gives us so very much. I'm sorry, you were saying something. Please go ahead, sir.
No, we are just looking forward to you sharing your journey of
Yes,
your acting and then the animal activist. So can we start
absolutely,
with
sir.
the acting, please, if that's okay?
Sure enough. I started way back in 91 and it happened by mistake. Actually, mistake. Because me being the only child of a Bengali family in Lucknow, नवाबी तबीयत तो हमारा तब भी था, आज भी है. But in Bengali families and being the only child, I was overprotected rather. To the point that I never ever cooked in my life till I came to Mumbai, and I lived on bread, coffee, and cheese for 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That time I attained the zero figure that is required normally. And if somebody fed me, that was the brilliantest time of my life. It was like that way. Um, my father was totally against us watching movies or listening to movie songs because that would have clouded my young mind. That was his opinion. And I was being trained to become a classical vocalist and a Kathak dancer. And nobody nobody took our opinion, nobody considered it, nobody asked us. We were just directed. Those were those ages, I guess. Today it's a bit different, I hope, for a lot of people. But that was my case. And when I went to perform a dance in a telefilm that was happening, the director chose me to play the main lead. To my surprise, and my father accepted it. Nobody asked me again. This time too, nobody asked me. I was just dictated as to okay, tomorrow is your shoot, and you're acting. I was like, what am I doing? Acting. I was like, I don't want to. Literally, I don't want to because my only concern was that whenever I did anything wrong, even in public, Bengalis mostly have galis which are very sweet. We call our children by the names of animals. Bandor, matlab bandar, kukur, matlab doggy, aise wala. And my father used to call me shuar, matlab suwar.
Oh,
या फिर सुअर बच्चा, सुअर का बच्चा. And I used to feel mortified when he did that. So my only concern was that I don't want to be, I said, okay, listen, if you do not call me Suvar and Suvar ka bachcha in public, I will go and act. And if I do anything wrong, you will quietly bring me back home without giving me any galis. And he promised. And thus my journey of acting started, and I'm still at it. And I'm pretty good.
of course you are. And
I am not modest about it. No,
no,
I'm
no,
not.
of course. And you know what? That's the honest truth, and there is no need to fake it or disagree with it, because you're an awesome actress. But I would love to know, what was the very first acting assignment that you did that brought you on screen?
There was this telefilm called Vigyan Gaon Ki Or, which was being shot for Doordarshan again. And I went to do a dance bit for the Holi song. And I was made to act.
Okay.
And I did not know. I mean, I realized that, okay, I can cry with glycerin in the eyes, because if you put glycerin in the eyes, it burns and automatically tears come down. I realized I look good on screen with makeup. I realized I can remember lines and speak it out properly. And also that I can, when I laugh, etc., I can do all of that. I mean, it's not that much of a hardship. So, okay, fine. Let's play.
And it was an inborn talent that you had, and you played with it.
See, my dance and my music played a very, very important part in my acting, and still do. Even when I'm talking to you, you realize the kind of voice modulations that is happening.
Yes.
So when I did Kyunki Saat Bhi Kahri Bahu Thi, where I played a negative character for the first time in my life, I was out and out, and I played with my dance where I lifted my eyebrow. That was a signature in my role as Payal. And I played with the voice modulations, the notes. I put it into complete use for that particular character, because I was scared. I was scared because I never thought I can play a negative character ever, and I didn't want to go wrong anywhere. It was important for me.
So even the negative character, you put 110% of your effort, because it was a role that you had to portray.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I went ahead and bought a wig for myself. The eyes, I bought my own contact lenses, because my cousin, who looks very much like me, has light eyes. So I went ahead and bought the contact lenses that I used throughout the show myself. Um, yeah, the whole jing bang of the music, of the makeup, the eyeshadows, the bindis that I created for myself, all of that I did myself.
Amazing. Now that
And I
started
still
your
do.
team.
And I still do. I for Pinjra Khubsurti Ka, I went out to buy the gajras that I'm using. The
Okay.
nose pins, all of them I bought myself. Okay, I want a different style here. I want something here. So that when I wear it, when a character can be portrayed as beautiful, you require additional things. So, what suits me? Who would know better than me? And yes, I analyze a lot.
Okay.
Self analysis is extremely important to see where you stand. I keep on doing that and eradicating stuff that I feel is not right for me.
Now,
I am
if
my
I
worst critic, to be said, if I say so.
sure. So this is a very important characteristics that today, as the audience is listening to you, a very important point comes out of this particular comment that you've made. You're not in competition with anybody except yourself. You are your best self-critique. Only
I
you
don't
know.
need to I don't need to prove to anybody else outside of me. I
Absolutely.
don't
So,
find the necessity of doing that.
yes. And this is a very important principle for us all to take home today from this little conversation that we are having. Is we are our best self-critics, and compete with yourself, not with anybody else. Thank you for
Um,
sharing that point. Can I
Thank you. Thank
try
you.
this a little bit further? And I wanted to just ask you that you had this Kabhi Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi, you played a negative role at that time on TV screen. Was it at that time that you also entered the Bollywood big screen?
Yes, sir. I even before that actually,
Okay.
when I was doing Koshish Kasha, which was again of Balaji's. Before Kyunki Sazi Kabhi Bahuti is when Mr. Rajkumar Santoshi called me for Lajja. And Anurag Basu sent me, I mean, like, it was like, Kal shoot karna hai in Hyderabad. And we were churning out episodes every week. So Anu told me कि तू जा लेकिन कल टाइम पे आ जाना नहीं तो मेरी and I went, I shot for it. And when I was coming back, the taxi guy who was bringing me back to the airport from Ramoji studio, he did not know the way. My flight was at 8:05 in the morning, and I entered the airport at 8:05. And I was like, "मुझे ले जाओ, please, मुझे ले जाओ, मुझे छोड़ के मत जाओ." And the flight was late, thankfully. So I came back. Yeah. And
Your acting skills also helped you at the airport.
no, but I was extremely scared because मेरे लिए जबान बहुत important होती है. जबान बहुत important होती है, and if somebody else somehow motivates or pushes me further, somebody else's name is adjoined with me. Like you brought me here today, you brought me to this platform, right? So it is of utmost importance to me that I keep your interest, your respect, your best interest in mind.
And you did, because we booked this time almost 2 months ago. And when your shooting schedule could have been today, and you would have been shooting today, but you made sure and tell your producers and directors that please, no shooting for today, 2 months in advance to make this commitment come true.
Absolutely.
So yeah, no,
I am
I
a
thank
person
you.
of commitment.
Yes, thank
And
you.
even if I keep my commitment, which is to the T, even if it hurts me, I know that is stupid. I have faced a lot of problems because of this nature of mine, but I know that I have done my part. In my heart of heart, I know. And that is very important to me.
Absolutely. So very totally committed, a self-critique, a very ज़बान की पक्की है आप. और आगे बढ़ते हैं तो हम पूछें आपको कि वो जो फिल्म में आपको पहली ब्रेक मिली, कैसा लगा था आपको? How did you feel?
डर लगा था.
Okay. आपके मुंह से ऐसा नहीं लग रहा है कि आपको डर लगा था. आप तो बहुत
एक्चुअली एक मिनट सॉरी मैं भूल गई. उससे भी पहले तो मैंने सिर्फ तुम किया था. लज्जा के भी पहले मैंने सिर्फ तुम किया था.
अच्छा.
एंड सिर्फ तुम का मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस था, सतीश कौशिक सर, who was the producer of O Maria, had sent me for Sirf Tum. And the funniest thing happened. I was very new. I mean, I did not know the ways of life.
Okay.
I am still not very chalak, chapal, chatur. I am not those. So when I came with my makeup and my costume and everything, my ex-boyfriend's friends who were in the unit, the art director, Mr. Bijon Das Gupta, Mr. Trilok, etc. They were like, "Shabash, बहुत अच्छी लग रही है. Shabash, बहुत अच्छी लग रही है." And when I came in front of the screen, the director, the gentleman, asked me to take off my makeup.
Oh my God.
And he gave me a tube of Fair and Lovely. He put this on your face and come for the shot. And I, like the idiot that I was, Sorry for the word, but yes, that was me. I said, "No, sir, I don't use Fair and Lovely. I use Boroplus."
Okay.
So they got me a tube of Boroplus, and I applied that on my face, and I did the whole film with that, and not even a lipstick on my face. And some 2 months later, after the editing of the film, Satish Kaushik sir के जो driver थे, he said, "छी दीदी, आप कितनी गंदी लग रही हैं फिल्म में." I was like, "हैं?"
The driver telling you that?
Yeah, not my driver.
Satish
Satish
Kaushik.
Kaushik sir. Yes.
Yes.
You see, when we highlight certain parts of the face, the eyes, the lips, I mean, it gives a different. It brings you out. That's why we apply whatever makeup we do.
Okay.
And yes, मुझ में नमक है, but मुझ में उस वक्त समझ नहीं थी.
Okay.
If you get the meaning of what was happening to me.
Yes, yes, yes. I can totally understand. Now, that takes me to my next question. That being an actress and giving your 110%, you still have challenges that you have to go through. People play lots of different tricks, whether it's from the industry itself, whether they are outside the industry. Share some of your challenges, if you may, that you have experienced climbing this ladder to the success that you have now.
2-3 incidents had happened. One was that due to a clash of dates, way back in '95 itself, when I came to Mumbai, a producer said, "अगर डेट नहीं देगी तो मैं तुझे इंडस्ट्री में रहने नहीं दूंगा."
Industry में रहने नहीं देंगे.
And I was like, मतलब मैं इतनी बड़ी कब हो गई कि मतलब मेरे होने ना होने से इंडस्ट्री में फर्क पड़ जाएगा. I mean, I had just entered. I had just come to Mumbai, and it actually didn't make a difference whether I stayed here or not. Frankly speaking, it didn't make a difference to me. Still doesn't.
Sure.
I'm a very detached, attached kind of a person. मुझे अगर कोई coveted चीज नहीं मिलती है तो मैं उसके लिए मरती नहीं हूँ. I don't cry for it. I'm like, okay, well, fine. Maybe this is not for me. The universe has other plans, better plans.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. So that positivity was always there. That I later learned when I learned healing, etc., what the fundas are. But that positivity was always there. That I am able, in whatever way possible, I am able. I was teaching when I was in class 11, 12. My father had retired when I was in class 9. He had suffered a heart attack. I was independent way back then. From then, I didn't ever covet material things. It didn't matter.
Okay.
Somehow that detachment with various reasons, experiences in life, those happened very early on. And it doesn't really make a difference if I don't have material things in life. Like during the COVID season, if I may say so, because of my own silliness, my bank balance came to zero. And I was sitting and laughing. I was actually sitting and laughing with my friends because I just opened the mobile and checked my account, and suddenly there was a 0 there. I was like, "Hey, bhai, ye kya ho gaya?" Because I'm like a tomboy kind of a person. So I say, "Hey, dekho mera phone, dekho mera account, dekho." And I was laughing, and everybody was like, "Jaji, ye kya hai?" Oh yaar, tension kya lene ka, ho jayega, theek hai, don't worry. Tum log, you don't worry. Everything is fine, not to worry, I was not even concerned. I was not, I mean, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ा. I was literally laughing. And yes, things sorted themselves out. Way back in 96, 97, 97. I went to Lokhandwala. If people know, you guys know where in Lokhandwala is in Mumbai,
Andheri.
to buy something from my home at Char Bangla. And I had an ATM way back then. All right. ATM card way back in 96, 95, 96. Okay. And in my account, there was 100 rupees.
Only
Yes,
100
I had
rupees.
money. I had money, but it was with my producer. I went to Satish sir, sir, मेरा check दे दो 100 रुपए पड़े हैं बैंक में खाएंगे कहाँ से? So all of these things don't ever matter to me. I maybe am blessed in that manner. और जो मेरा होता है मुझे मिल जाता है. The universe takes care of me. And yes, there's the animals.
We move on
who
to
are
the
by my side.
animals. Yeah, we move on to the animal issue just in a few minutes, if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll go on to if that's okay with you. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we'll complete the acting side in the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Sure,
and,
sure.
and then I really want to hear your, and I'm sure the audience wants to hear your animal love that you have. अब मुझे तो श्श नहीं कह रही है ना?
नहीं, मैं खुशहाल को बोल रही हूँ शू.
I know.
खुशी, बदमाशी नहीं करो.
Wonderful. So now this acting career took you to many movies, to many TV series, and in terms of acting, what next for you?
I'm looking forward to more films.
Okay.
Actually, to tell you the truth, I have done loads.
Yes.
So obviously, I'm looking at characters which give me happiness. Like
Characters
in
that
between
gives
for
you
7
happiness.
years. Yeah, performance. The performance of which where I have to apply my mind.
Okay.
In between 7 years, I did not act because I was only getting repetitively negative characters, and negative characters also how the same performer. Nobody wanted to experiment. Nobody wanted to allow anybody to experiment. Like I love Gulshan Grover Saab's acting. He's done so many negative roles, but in every character, there's been something different. If you come to see it, right?
Very
But
true.
in television, they do not allow you to experiment. So you stagnate.
Yeah, एक तो बहू होती है विलन जैसी और एक सास होती है विलन जैसी.
नहीं, विलन ठीक है, विलन होती है, लेकिन विलन भी तो अलग अलग किस्म के होते हैं.
हाँ.
हमारी बोली चेंज हो सकती है, हमारे नुआंसेस चेंज हो सकते हैं, हमारे मतलब बहुत कुछ चेंज हो सकता है. लेकिन नो, वी आर नॉट अलाउड टू एक्सपेरिमेंट. You are inside a certain frame like this, and you have to stay in that frame and perform because you have proven yourself in that particular frame, so you fit into that and you are not allowed to step out of that.
So how did this role as a lovely mother in Silsila Badalte Rishton Ka, from the negative roles you became an amazing mother? How did that come about?
That came about because of my 7 years of break. Because I kept on and on refusing. In that period of time, I was producing shows with my lucky brother, who's the son of Dr. Ashra Nagar, who is written Nikah, Aakhir Kyun, Baghban, etc. That's a family of writers. So I met him way back in 93, and वो मेरी बहन है, मैं उसका भाई हूँ. राखी पहले वो मुझे बांधता है, फिर मैं बांधती हूँ. क्योंकि मैं काली हूँ, वो डरता है मेरी वजह से.
Good bonding.
मेरे लिए. Yeah, I mean, I am more like I am the warrior kind. I am
Which
born
you
a
are.
Brahmin, but I'm a warrior in the mind.
Absolutely.
There's a problem, I'll go and catch hold of it and, set it right. He is like, Shant ho ja.
But then the
There's
two of
something
you,
wrong and
Yeah.
something has to be righted. That's it.
the two of you teamed up, and you did some
Yes.
movies and some series that you wanted to do.
Yes. Yes.
And then came about Silsila Badalte Rishton Ka.
No. Before that came about a serial called Ganga.
Oh, yes. Yes. And you played Ganga in there, did you?
No, the Ganga was a 5-year-old child
Uh-huh.
who was a Vidva, Bal Vidva, and I was the matron of the Vidva ashram.
Ah.
If you get a chance, please do watch it. It's a beautiful story. It's
We
a
will.
beautiful story. And I have not met a more brilliant child actor than Rohana.
Wow.
I mean, she's a 5-year-old girl. I was supposed to catch hold of her hand and drag her on the banks of the Ganges. And I was scared that she's a child, 5-year-old, kopal hai wo, cool hai. And when I caught hold of her hand gingerly, she was like, "Kas ke pakadiye na, Sudha Bua." That was my name in that. Mujhe dard nahi hota hai. I was like, okay, madam, chaliye. It was a great experience working with her.
Wonderful.
Great experience working with that child.
So we have a question that just cropped up on chat box. You said there's a lady called Sejal Davda who's just inquired, what is the name of the show once again?
Ganga.
Ganga. I hope, Sejal Ben, I hope that answers your question. It's Ganga that we should all be watching. So Ganga came about, and I actually personally saw you on TV during Silsila Badalte Rishto Ka.
Yes.
And that's where
So
I saw a
Ganga
motherly.
Ganga was produced by the same production house which produced Silsila Badalte Rishton Ka.
Ah, okay. So they took you for Silsila after that. Wonderful.
And what
how
a
did-
role.
Hey?
And what a character.
Absolutely. You played a beautiful motherly role to Shakti Arora.
No, that is not the interesting part of it. I played a beautiful motherly role which was combined with the mother-in-law role
Yes,
to my Bahu.
that's correct.
I kicked your favorite Shakti Arora, sir.
No, aisa mat bolo.
No, but that was a character, sir. I mean, the mother-in-law siding with the Bahu rather than the son.
No, absolutely. And it was an amazing role you played. How was your experience going through that series, Silsila Badalte Rishton Ka?
It was beautiful. All the actors, Aditi, Shakti, Drashti, such fine actors. Abhinav, who played a negative, who played Drashti's husband.
Yes.
All such brilliant actors. And then my mother-in-law, Nina Chima, who someday I'll tell you about Nina Chima and you meet her also. She is one awesome lady. She is pre-independence and born pre-independence, and her mother was an Indonesian and father a Sardar. The
Wow.
father was stationed in Indonesia and got married to the Indonesian lady, and the lady's brother got married to her father's sister, matlab Bua,
Ah,
and they all came to India.
amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. And Nina ji is one brilliant, awesome person, full of positivity.
Love to meet those kind of people who are inspirational and the way they carry on in their life. So that is amazing. But you know who I want to meet, right?
Oh, yes. I shall tell him.
I'm sure you will. Okay, so moving on from the acting side, you're currently, let's get to the current scenario. I saw the last episode yesterday on YouTube of Pinjara Khubsurti Ka. I think you're having a little argument with your husband there. क्यों ऐसा बोल रहे हो और फिर आप रोने लगती हो रूम में? वही मैंने देखा. So tell us a little bit more. How is this? It's the 47th episode or 46th episode that's playing right now? Yeah. At least
I
that's
don't
what
know.
was on YouTube. So
I don't
how
know.
is your experience going through Pinjara Khubsurti?
It is again another awesome role, which is why I accepted it. The son that I have, we were supposed to be coal miners, working in the coal mines. And from that, we have the son that the boy who plays my son has brought us to this particular level. And he is cynical. And knowing that, also, I side with him.
Yes, you have a
He
soft
has
spot
this
for him.
mania that everything beautiful should be around him. Nothing not unbeautiful. I know that's a wrong word, but nothing ugly can be around him. That irks him totally.
But then
Brings
he's
out the
doubting
worst
his
in
own
him
wife.
because he's insecure. Look at the psychology.
Yes, yes.
Because see, he is वो परिपूर्ण नहीं है अपने आप में. वो बच्चा अपने आप में परिपूर्ण नहीं है.
Ah,
He has not overcome all the issues that he faced as a child.
okay.
That still has a effect on his subconscious mind as well as the unconscious mind, which he works from.
Sure, sure.
He is not healed.
Very well portrayed characters for all of you in that series in Pinjara Khubsurti.
Absolutely.
And
Yes,
I
and
believe
I'm-
that is Sahil Uppal. Is that correct?
Yes, he is Sahil Uppal and he's playing a wonderful character and very complex character he's playing.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and we are really enjoying doing this series. The dialogue, the story flow is going very lovely, going very beautiful.
Very nice. Good. So we encourage the audience to tune in to watch Pinjara Khubsurti on Colors, I believe it is, isn't it?
Colors TV at
Yeah.
9 p.m. and on Voot also.
On Voot. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. So, amazing actress. You've got a very nice career coming for you, going ahead of you, and you've got goals to achieve. So, we wish you all the very best for that particular track of your journey.
Thank you.
Moving on to the journey of an amazing animal lover. Now, I must tell the audience how we got connected. And this is just from Instagram that I connected with this superwoman who I saw the wonderful, amazing work she's doing as an animal activist. And this is where I saw her. She was looking after stray dogs on the streets. And my connection only came through COVID when lockdown came out. When it was lockdown time, I browsed through Instagram. I saw this lovely lady who's looking after these stray dogs, middle of the night, going out into the streets, helping the wounded dogs, feeding them, bathing them, cleaning them. To the extent that after COVID clearing out the animals, she would come home and have a shower, have a bath, sweat away with the heat. And she decided the length of long hair was a bit too much. She balded herself, just like me. She didn't even have this. She went clean. So that was her dedication, her commitment to the animal life. That she was finding it difficult. She's going to make her life easy. I don't think she says on her interview, I'm sorry, Mr. Producer, आपको मुझे week देनी पड़ेगी मेरे show के लिए. So she went to that extent that she put her career to stake and looked after these lovely dogs. Now, Jayaji, share that journey with us. Share that inspiration. What was it that made you such an animal lover, and especially feeding those dogs and looking after them?
Okay. First, I must share with you that as a child, when I was around 6, 7 maximum, a dog caught me from here because she was eating and I walked beside her and she caught me here. and I was petrified of dogs. Believe me, I was petrified of dogs. And my father, though, was a animal lover, as in he had a German Shepherd before he got married. After that, my mother never liked dogs, etc. So we never had any pets. And with this experience, I was literally petrified. And whenever I saw any dog walking near me and my father was around, I was to just, my father is 5'11". I used to just climb up his lap. Baba Gupta. That was what I used to do, literally, literally. And when I came to Mumbai, and a stray dog whose name was Kali, I named her Kali. She made friends with me. Zabardasti se.
Okay.
She was living in that society where I used to stay, and she literally made friends with me. She used to stay. I was living in a not too high class place at that time, and it was all the ground level homes, and she used to sit outside my door and 1 foot inside my door, and I used to always keep my door open because she was sitting there. Things happened with her. A, when she delivered, the people in the society threw her puppies away.
Oh.
She brought back dead pups and showed them to me.
Oh. How
Then,
cruel.
okay. Then some people um complained about her, and the BMC came and took her away. For the first time, I got to know about the ABC program, matlab, the animal birth control program, which is here in India, where you have to get the stray dogs around your area sterilized. The BMC does it. But hardly, I mean, it gets done, but not to that extent as it should be. And I could never find Kali again. I never met Kali again after that.
Oh.
I mean, even now, whenever I send the dogs that I get vaccinated to for their protection, etc., for sterilization, I see to it that the babies that I send, I call them babies, the babies that I send come right back to my area. They are not displaced. They are not thrown elsewhere. Because a lot of people do that also. They pay to displace the dogs. Anju Mahendru is a lady, is an actor, a veteran actor,
Yes.
who taught me the feeding. And I started feeding the dogs on the streets. Slowly, steadily, I learned various first aid techniques, and I have been working with that. I was feeding like 140 dogs every day before the
Wow.
COVID struck, but now the number has gone to 400 about.
Wow.
I don't know how that is happening, how I'm handling that, how it's getting managed. Yes, a lot of friends came forward, and we've been doing it regularly, everyday basis. And during the COVID times, uh, the streets were supposed to be empty. People were supposed to be inside their house, safe and sound. But unfortunately, there were a lot of co-citizens. I mean, I'm very angry when I say something like that. So I try to curb my anger with weird words, so which may not make sense. Hmm. There were a lot of people who were roaming on the streets with their vehicles and actually hurting these animals, who for the first time in their lives must have been at ease on the streets of the country. Every day Every day we were having cases. Even I had even one case where the police van, which was on a tour, broke the hip bone of a pup. Now, how do I go and fight the police? How do I go and fight the police?
Difficult scenario, yes.
So, okay. And we were picking up the babies, going to the vet every day. Twice a day, we were going only for feeding and filling the water. You know, when people, it's not you, the situation abroad is different. People are more sensitive, sensitized, aware. Uh, Here, when people uh,
I think we are probably having some internet issues where the phone has frozen up a little bit. So bear with us a little bit. I'm sure we'll be able to connect with this awesome lady. Are we connected again?
are we connected?
Yes, we are connected. Yeah,
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
So applaud here in this country, I get extremely angry because the Indian Constitution is the only constitution which has this clause 51AG,
Uh-huh.
which says distinctively that it is our duty, not our right. It's our duty as citizens to look after the environment, the animals, the water bodies, the trees, and everything around us. It is our duty to feed them, look after their welfare. I have a 91-year-old father. I am the only child, the only breadwinner. Okay? I was on the roads because I understand the need of not just the humans, of the animals also. And maybe it's the other way around. For me, it is actually the other way around. Because I started understanding the animals, their needs, I started looking at fellow human beings. Look at the scenario. I was a established actor. I had an SUV. I was sitting on my throne and running on the streets, not looking down. Kirit Bhai Sab, I hope you understand. I hope you can see the scenario. I am not looking at humans who are below me. Okay? I am untouched by the humans who require me. I'm up on my throne. But because of the animals, when I start looking at the pavements, I also see humans who require my intervention. Intervention in this way that even on the streets when people are fighting, my driver of 19 years and me, we get off, we break up the fights. We don't allow people to hurt each other. So when people applaud me, I say, why? I was putting my life at risk. If you, as in each one of us, had done what our duty was, एक रोटी, एक पानी का कटोरा दरवाजा गेट के बाहर, ask the watchman to fill it up. Me and people like me would not have to venture out 2-kilometer radiuses twice a day. Had each one been sensitized, aware of what they can do as humane people, I would not have to put my father at risk also, along with myself. Or to shave off my head, for which I am recommended. I am whatever.
obviously,
Because I was on the roads, I started meeting people. The first person I met was a very old man, हाथ गाड़ी वाला, जो सामान गाड़ी में रख के लेके जाते हैं from they carry the stuff from one place to the other. He
Yes.
had a ration card, he had an Aadhaar card. Yet the ration dukan wala had turned him away, not given him rations. And I started sharing the food that I was cooking at home with fellow humans. Then rations, because I did not want people to be dependent on me. Understand where I come from?
True, true,
I
true.
will cook, I will give you the food, you will eat. You take the rations, cook, feed one more person with you. If you can, if your heart
Yes.
allows. Pay it forward, basically. My sole mantra of life has been maybe because pay it forward, because I received help from unknown people when I was in Mumbai. I mean, when I came to Mumbai in the very beginning. I had an accident. An unknown lady helped me. I was in too much pain. I couldn't even say thank you to her. So maybe somewhere in the subconscious mind, with each thing I do with humans, I say a thank you to her. Maybe someday it will reach her. Who knows? And that same thank you is what has led me to create my trust, which is called Thank You Earth.
Yes. Tell us a little bit more about your trust. Thank you, Earth.
Yes. When we get a paycheck from our boss, we say thank you. When the teacher gives us marks and the report card, we say thank you. For everything which we receive from somebody who's there in front of us bodily, we say a thank you. How many of us even think of saying thank you to the Mother Earth, which is carrying us all, bearing our weight, bearing all the goods and the bads that we are doing? Should we not take the time to say a thank you to her? Yo, kya baat hai, Bidu? Thank you. I mean, each one's their own peculiar, innovative way. Can we not say thank you?
We all should, yes.
Sorry,
We all should be saying that, yes.
we can. If we remember, somebody's got to remind.
And people like you come on and let us remind us and nudge us and give us a little push to do that.
Exactly. So that is where, thank you Earth has all that is required. Let me see where I reach with it. I have the environment, number one. I have old age also. Because yes, I went to old age homes and was very pained in the heart.
Oh dear.
Yes, I am attached to an old age home also. I mean, I have a friend. I don't know. I have 3 old age homes, in fact. One for senile ladies also. So we try to, I do whatever I can. Then also another thing came up. I saved aside a lot of money, which is all gone again, to open a shelter for animals. But then I thought of something else. I thought when I'm gone, then what will happen to the shelter? Because we got a lot of WhatsApp messages that so and so animal lover has died, heard so many animals are there who was adopting, who is going to take care of them, etc. So I got scared, frankly. I said, if I open a shelter and tomorrow I'm not there, the same will happen to my babies. I have to set up some kind of an industry the money from which will run the shelter, whether I am there or not.
And that industry is?
I want to do something. I mean, I've done this thing called gifting happiness, where I make from dry fruits. I make various tasty stuff, healthy stuff, and that can be compiled into gifting gift hampers. That too, eco-friendly gift hampers, and can be consumed by us ourselves. And so I want to make it a grahe udyog, so that
Sure.
people can earn from it also. Let's see where I reach with all of that.
So you've got quite a few, you've got a few projects in line, gifting happiness, the charity that you've got, Thank You Earth. So
So gifting happiness, I must tell you, I must
Yes.
share with you, the proceeds from gifting happiness are to be shared equally between old age homes and animal shelters.
sure. Benefit for
That
the
is the
both of
motive.
them.
That
Sure.
is the motive. Yes.
Now, it's very interesting because there are a lot of people live listening to us on Zoom right now, and hundreds others who are on the YouTube, on Facebook. And if they wanted to be a part of or contribute towards a very good cause, for the way you're helping the stray dogs, the way you're helping the old age people with their ration and everything, is there a way that people could connect with you or know more about the good work that you're doing? I think we have gotten again frozen on the internet, because sometimes what's happening is the internet is freezing there. There's the Wi-Fi issues. Are we connected, Jayaji?
I got call from animal activists. Sir. Yes,
Ah,
we are. I could hear you. I
acha,
could
acha.
hear you.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So if there is anybody who wants to sort of know more about what you're doing, how can we connect with you? Is there a social media handle or something that you could share
I
with
am
us?
on Instagram, jaya.bhattacharya, and Facebook. My Facebook handle, please write to me on Messenger, and I shall connect. In fact, I must tell you, when I was going to the red light area, I shared rations with the sex workers also. In fact,
Wow.
my friend reminded me when I was sharing rations with the transgenders. A friend of mine, a guy, I mostly have boys as friends. Okay, I gel more with boys. क्या बे क्या हो रहा है माँ की आँख? Sorry. Okay, that is the real me. Okay, not
Okay.
those decked up me, that is not me, the real me. Okay. So he reminded me कि सुन इतना कुछ कर रही है सेक्स वर्कर्स के बारे में सोचा? I was like, मुझे कहाँ से याद आएगा? Thank you, तूने याद दिला दिया. So this conversation happened at around 3 a.m. Like Meena ji said, I was up at 2 o'clock because
She seems to be getting tons of calls on her phone right now, which is very interesting that actually halts the conversation. It's either that or the internet, because they have had some issues abroad recently with the rains and everything. Are we connected now again? Yes, I see a little bit of freezing of the internet. Maybe the bandwidth may be a bit low. But it's amazing with all the good work that has been going on to feed the animals, to feed the old age people. She's looking at the transgender community. She's looking at the people who are in the red light district, trying to help as many individuals, no matter where they're coming from, no color, no caste, no creed, no social walk of life. Anybody and everybody who needs help are being currently helped with the good charitable work that our lovely Jaya Bhattacharya is doing. Jayaji, are you connecting? I think Meenabin, are we connecting her, or is she disconnected, or what's the deal? Okay, so we have had a little bit of I know we had a little bit of an internet issue. So we are trying to connect with her once again. And this will be very rapidly a program that will be completing shortly. However, we want you to know from this that she's an amazing personality, not only a TV actress, a Bollywood actress. She has this wonderful personality, love for human beings and for animals. And the fact that she worked so hard during the COVID period, and she currently still is working, it's so important that we all take an example from her lifestyle. A celebrity status, yet she found time, she found energy, she found resources to help the people who are in need. She helped the animals who couldn't call out for help, but she went out there and helped everybody. Now, this is one of the main reasons why we had this wonderful personality on our Zoom session. Now, if you just bear with me, I'm going to connect with her once again to see if we can get her live. I think it's probably the Wi-Fi that's playing up a little bit. And while we are chatting, I'm trying to get in touch with her so that we can try to bring her live again and carry on the last few minutes of our discussion as best as we can. Amazing personality, and she really has to share something about her dogs with us, and would love to have the audience listen to that. So, is she trying to get in, Meenaben? No.
Yeah. Maybe she's changing the phone and going on the other line probably, but not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Perfect. I'm trying to get in touch with her, but it seems like we have been disconnected with the internet from her side. The phone keeps ringing, but I'm sure we will be able to connect very, very shortly. Now, while we are doing that, what I suggest is just for the audience who is live on YouTube, on Facebook, from the Portugal community of Hinduism. Also, we currently have the president of the Lohana community from the United Kingdom who is with us, and the secretary of the Lohana community, United Kingdom, who we have with us, and that is respectively Mr. Sunil Bhai Majitya from the Lohana community, United Kingdom. Meenaben, if we can spotlight him, that would be great if that is readily available. And we can change the camera to the speaker view if we can. So you can highlight Mr. Sunil Majitya, and we can also highlight Mr. Bharat Soda. And I may request these two gentlemen if they can unmute themselves or unmute them, Meenaben. Yeah. Meenaben, can you put it on the speaker view? Can you spotlight? Okay, so these are also gentlemen in the Lohana community of United Kingdom who have joined us today on our Zoom session. We also have the chairperson for the Portugal Hindu community. Keep him ready and unmuted and ready to spotlight him. Meenaben, can we please ask Ali to do that? And also so that we can have a general chat with them for this particular program. I can't hear you. You're muted, Meenaben. I cannot hear you, Meenaben. You're muted. Ah, she's connected. There we go. Wonderful. Are we okay? Can you hear us?
Sorry, extremely sorry, extremely sorry. I mean, something was wrong with the internet. Yes.
Yes. No problem.
Yes.
No problems at all. Meenaben, as I've requested, can you please locate those three people? There is the Kaushik Bhai Bachu, Kirit Bhai Bachu, then there is Sunil Bhai Majitya and Bharat Soda. So if we can keep those gentlemen ready while we now fast approaching time that is flying, Jayaji. We have loved to hear your story. We love to hear your Jaban Ki Pakki, your dedication to the animal world, your self-criticism, your self-analysis, and you're competing with yourself. Now, what I want to do is take you through our most important, as what I feel like is the most important rapid fire round. Is that okay with you? We have frozen up again. I think we are definitely having some internet issues in India right now. There we go. She's moving around to get the best internet, which is good.
No, I'm getting calls from animal welfare people. I don't know why. Saddam, Siraj ko phone kar, Jui ko phone kar, Malak ko phone kar, Vijay ji ko phone kar. करना सुनाई क्यों नहीं देता तेरे को जूही को फोन कर विजया जी को फोन कर कुछ हुआ है yeah some emergency that's why people are calling me up yes sorry sir
not a problem. Are you okay to go ahead with a rapid fire round now?
Please this is also a part of my life, an important one. I would love people to know what is happening so that
Sure. You know, all this doesn't happen without work and energy and effort. So you're multitasking and doing so many things at the same time. Totally appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Even one person out of 10 understands, comes along, we make 11.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Okay, now I just want to ask you a couple very, very quick rapid round questions. Okay, and they are very simple and straightforward. What I would suggest is I'm going to ask you a quick question. You give me a very quick answer. We don't give you a lot of time, but we're going to just move through it.
Done.
Rapid fire round. Your favorite Bollywood actor?
Amir Khan, Hrithik Roshan.
Your favorite Bollywood actress?
Rekha, Smita Patil. Meena Kumari.
Rekha, Smita Patil and?
Meena Kumari.
Oh, Meena Kumari. Lovely. Your
Various stages, na?
Your favorite Bollywood film?
Guzarish, Ijazat.
Okay. Hollywood film. Which is the Hollywood film that you like?
Pay It Forward. Denzel, Man on Fire. Tom Hanks. Forest Island Wala.
अरे बाबा फिल्म का नाम फिर अब आप हमको बताए कौन सी एक्ट्रेस हॉलीवुड में आपको अच्छी लगती है?
Julia Roberts.
और एक्टर?
Denzel Washington. Clint Eastwood.
Very good. और कौन सी टीवी सीरीज है जो आपने अभी आपकी फेवरेट है जो आपने की है?
Koshish Ek Asha. Still the favorite.
Okay, Koshish Ek Asha. So if I use the word gifting happiness, tell us about it. Very short.
Okay. Gifting happiness is created because I would love to remind people to the happiness of gifting, not just as in things, but something that they can do inadvertently. Their buying will provide something for others to live on.
Absolutely. The next word is Pinjara Khubsurti Ka.
Yeah, it's all in the mind. Break it, get out of it, live life.
Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi.
Help us change the laws for the animals. It has not been changed since 1960, by the way. It is still 50 rupees fine for brutalizing an animal, any animal. And yesterday only there has been a rape case for a dog, a female dog. Yesterday. 11-inch lakdi ka tukda has been taken out from the stomach of the dog.
Okay.
We require it now. If you can just get together and raise a voice, please. It's high time.
Okay, so Narendra Modi changed the laws for animal activism. The next person, Rabindranath Tagore.
National anthem?
The writer of the national anthem, correct. So next one goes to Bengali Sandesh.
I don't like. Sorry.
You don't like. Okay. So you don't
I
like
don't
sweet.
eat
So,
milk products.
okay. COVID-19 pandemic.
May it, I surely wish it would have put something into the mind of a lot of people, though I doubt so.
Social media.
Don't give too much attention, please.
Sahil.
Take what you need from it, is all.
Uh-huh. Sahil Uppal.
Ah, sweetheart.
Durga Puja.
Fun as a child. Now doesn't make a difference.
Your 50th birthday celebration.
Bangkok, only girls, bad machine.
Joyaji, your internet is still playing up. We can't see you or hear you clearly.
No, I'm there. Hello.
Okay, so let's repeat that question. Your 50th birthday.
Bangkok, only girls of all ages. No guys.
Okay.
And lots of dhamal. Badmashi.
Lovely.
Be free, fly.
Enjoying life. Okay, so the last but not the least, there's one more. We want to just ask you about Shakti Arora. Silsila Badalte Rishto Ka. Okay, I think we have lost Jayaji once again. There are definitely some internet issues that are taking place. Minaben, can you please spotlight? Thank you, Minaben.
Yes.
Okay, so we're definitely having some internet issues. Please keep an eye on if Jayaji is logging in again.
No,
If-
she's there.
She's there, but how come we can't get her?
I don't know.
Jayaji, are you with us? If you can say, if you are with us, please say hello to us.
She's muted.
Okay. Can we see Jayaji? Can we unmute?
We have.
You have unmuted her. Can Jayaji unmute herself now, please? Okay. We definitely seem to be having an issue with the internet whereby we are unable to connect with the speaker today. So we have tried our best and we'll continue trying for another couple minutes. But till then, Minaben, if we can unmute Bharat Soda and Sunil Bhai Majithia as presidents of the Lohana Community UK and the secretary respectively. Minaben, are we okay? Yes, Bharat, you've been unmuted. Also, Sunil Bhai, if we can get you there. Just a quick hello to both of you, a quick introduction. Minaben, if you can please spotlight Sunil Bhai Majithia. Minaben, can I hear you? Can I have a hello from you, please?
Hello.
Yes.
I don't think Sunil Bhai is there. Bharat Bhai is there.
Okay, so let's spotlight him. So this is Bharat Soda, and Bharat, we are trying to get in connection with Jaya Bhattacharya, but unfortunately due to internet issues, we're having some difficulty. We are currently, as the secretary of the Lohana Community United Kingdom, we have the president of the Hindu community of Portugal. Just wanted to introduce you to all of them.
Hello to everyone. It's nice to see all of you on this presentation this evening. And I think I heard most of the presentation by Ms. Jaya Bhattacharya, and really interesting person, and doing a lot of good work. I think quite a few of us can take her lead and do some charitable work where we are, and it would help everyone. But thank you, and nice meeting you all.
Thank you very much, Bharat Soda. We also have the president of the Hindu community, Portugal. Minaben, if you can please highlight him.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, Kirit Bhai, I hope everything is going okay so far.
Very nice, very nice. Lalitbhai, it was really a great pleasure. And we didn't even recognize, we didn't even know what Jayaji was doing, other part of her. We only knew her as an actress. Well, I don't know much about Bollywood films, but I'll be very sincere. What impressed me most was a charitable work, and that is especially for the animals. And I would
Yes.
like to highlight here, where when I was in school, we had a guru who was very fond of bird watching and animal life, and he too had impressed us a lot in nature. And I would also emphasize that in Portugal, we have a lot of good rules about the animal protection, and one of the good things is going to be done for the dogs here in Portugal is they are going to open a, as we have for National Health Service, they are going to open a hospitals, public hospitals for animals, and especially for dogs, cats, and all the animals. And there's a rule: if you treat the dogs or animals badly, you can even go to the jail.
Wow.
So, and practically in Portugal, all of the people have dogs, and they just made a population survey. There are more than 1 million dogs, pet dogs here,
Wow.
just
That's
2 weeks back.
amazing.
And
Jayaji has been able to log in with us. That's amazing. Jaya, how are you? Welcome back.
please,
Thank you. I cannot see any of you. I cannot say the faces. Yes, I can see you now, Dr. Lalit.
Okay.
I'm sorry for all the problems. Huh. I'm
No
so
worries.
heartened to hear that so many pets Portugal has. I have to visit.
Yes. Yes.
population is 10 million, and we have 1 million dogs. Just imagine.
Wow, wow. And how does it get any better than this?
Superb, superb.
Okay, now this is amazing. We will continue very quickly with the last little bit of the rapid fire round. Only about 3 questions are left. So we talked about, because it was the internet was coming and going, if that's okay with you, we'll just repeat the last few questions. We talked about Sahil Uppal.
Awesome guy, committed. Good boy.
Okay. Next one is Shakti Arora from Silsila Badalte Rishton.
Fun. He's loads of fun.
Okay. And the last but not the least is Dr. Lalit Soda's rapid fire round.
I love you.
Amazing. Thank you
are
so
great
much,
fun to talk
Jayaji.
to. Seriously.
हाँ, बहुत मजा आ गया. हम सबको बहुत
Thank
मजा आ
you.
गया आपके साथ बात करने की.
Can I please read out a poem that I have written? It is going to be put on the YouTube, recited by my actor friends. Would it be okay? It's about animals, especially about the dogs.
Absolutely, please do so.
It is in Hindi, though.
हाँ, कोई बात नहीं.
Okay, so here it goes. इतना तो इंसान भी इंसान से उम्मीद रखता है, वो जो बेजुबानों का ख्याल रखता है कि ना करो प्यार इनसे, सजा तो ना दो, रोटी का हक है इनको भी, दगा तो ना दो. अजीब शय है ये इंसान, चीजों से अमीर दिल से गरीब है, इंसानियत को भूल ये नफरत के करीब है. बेजुबान सही बेअक्ल नहीं ये, मोहब्बत और नफरत का फर्क जान लेते हैं, ये तो सूंघ कर हवाओं का रुख भांप लेते हैं. भौंकने से इनकी है तकलीफ तुम्हें, भौंकने से इनकी है तकलीफ तुम्हें, जो भौंक जाहिर खुशी और प्यार करता है, गुरेज है उस आवाज से जो सन्नाटे में तुम्हें खबरदार करता है. धूप गर्मी कीमत अदा में रात न जगा पाए, वो दिल साथी इंसान के काम क्यों कराए. ना करो लाड़ इनका, ना करो लाड़ इनका, कोई गम नहीं, इन्हें दुत्कारने का भी तुम्हें पर कोई हक नहीं. जिस खुदावंत के आगे सर नवाते हो, जिस खुदावंत के आगे सर नवाते हो, बनाया उसने तुम्हें और इन्हें भी तो है, अपनी मसरत और खुराक का है तुम्हें, इन गरीबों के मुंह का निवाला छीन लेते हो। तुम बनाओ बम, तुम चलाओ गोली, नोच खसोट के रख दो जिस्मों की रंगोली। शब्द तुम वो बखेरो जो नश्तर से कम नहीं, और इनके साए को देख चिल्लाओ, कुत्ते काटते हैं हम नहीं। कैसा है?
बहुत अच्छा, very good. You can see Kirit Bhai Bachu is absolutely loving it. One thing we are going to request to you is if you do a proper video of it and share it with us.
I am doing it.
Yeah,
I am doing it, sir.
Amazing poem that you have. So we would love to share it with obviously the Portuguese Facebook fans and the YouTube channel, and same here in England. So we would look forward to receiving that video, connect with you on Facebook and Instagram, and then we can have a look at your video too.
I have created this platform on YouTube. It's called Film Wale Talk Awareness of Rama. Film Wale Talk Awareness of Rama, where I am having most of the actors to recite these kind of things, so that the people get attracted to at least listen.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. We had a lovely message from...
My hands are in a lot of things.
Yes. We had a lovely message.
Sorry, my fingers are in a lot of pies. Yes, I read it.
You want to make your life on this earth a valuable and a precious one, and yet make a difference.
Yes. In fact, a song that I have made the principle of my life, which I learned in school. It is a hymn, if I can.
Go ahead.
If you have kind words to say, say it now. If you have something to give it now. If you can make someone glad or another less sad, do it now, do it now, do it now. Now before it is too late. Now's the time for every good deed. Do not wait until tomorrow, for it may be just a little too late.
Areva, very good. Excellent.
So a lot may find my life with all of these goody stuff very boring, but it is full, it is happy, it gives me purpose to live.
Absolutely.
Otherwise मेरे होने का फायदा क्या है?
Lovely. So you know what? We fast approach to the end of our program. Jaya, this has been an amazing time with us. We are truly delighted and thankful to you and to God for connecting us today on this wonderful social media platform. And we are able to spread this love, this happiness, not just to humanity, but to the animal kingdom also. And there is a message that comes here from Sandhya Cholera. First time I heard about you in your name, have become your fan in all aspects. So that's brilliant. So this is our mission.
Oh,
this is what we want to do.
I'm grateful.
This is what we want to do, is spread happiness via lovely people like yourself. So our mission today on this earth is also completing quite nicely by connecting with some super awesome people like yourself. Also, a question has come up from Kirit Bhai. How do we donate to such a wonderful cause? Connect with...
I have various people who require, various organizations which require help. And I can certainly guide you to the right people who use the money in the right way. Yeah.
Okay, we can connect, Kirit Bhai.
I have met otherwise also, actually, so.
Yes, bilkul. So we can connect with Jayaji on Instagram, on Facebook.
Please.
Private messenger to her. She will connect with you. Anybody who's interested in connecting with Jaya Bhattacharya, connect with her on her Facebook and Instagram, and she will reply back to you. And I know that because that's how I got connected with her. And we were two unknown individuals. Today, I can say I'm not unknown to her. I'm known to her via the social media platform, and we've connected immensely well. So once again, I know she will connect, so please connect with her. And before we go towards the end, a big, big, big thank you to my friend, to Jayaji. Thank you so much for coming at my request. And I really, truly appreciate and truly delighted from the bottom of my heart to be connected with such a wonderful soul. I now request...
I am so grateful. I am so grateful that you connected. I'm thankful to Kirit Bhai and Meena ji. Thank you so much. And everybody else who's watching.
Yes. Now I request...
कहीं कुछ थोड़ा इधर उधर किसी के लिए कभी कभी कर दो.
हाँ, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. So towards the end, I request the president...
कहीं भी करो बस.
I request the president of the Hindu community of Portugal to say a vote of thanks to our lovely guest of honor. Kirit Bhai, if you are ready, please go ahead.
Once again, I thank you very much, Lalit Bhai. And really this introducing Jayaji to all of us. We didn't know other part, as I was telling about Jayaji. We knew her as actress only. And the experience is really heart-touching. I'll tell you sincerely.
You.
I don't have words to express, but the work which she's doing, well, in Portugal, a lot of ladies, a lot of people are doing those type of work. They go to every places, they leave some food. They on the road, you see the people roaming with the dogs and cleaning the dogs, and everybody loves here pets, animals, but doing such a great job in India, it's really tough thing and it's very difficult. And
yes, sir, it's very tough. People, fellow animal lovers have been beaten up.
Yes, I know.
Bones broken.
Yes, it's very difficult.
During COVID times, by the way. Sorry for butting in. Sorry.
Too tough. And one more thing I liked about you, what you said, 1 and 1. It's not 2, it's 11. That also kept touched my heart. And I don't have much words. I thank very much Meena Ben, Lalit Bhai, and all the audience here. And hope we can keep in touch. And we always do social media, as Lalit Bhai told, helps a lot. I think I'll be also sharing my views with Jayaji. Also here in Portugal, we are doing a lot on social media in the community of Portugal especially. We are daily trying to help people through social media, through our Hindu rituals, through our Hindu arti. So Jayaji, I would request you, if you can follow us tonight. Portugal time is 9 o'clock. I think it must be 1:30 in the morning in India. But if you can just have a glimpse, it's a CHP Mandir Live. So it will be a pleasure for us and hope to keep in touch with you all. Once again, thank you very much.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure, sir. Thank you, Meena ji. Stay in touch. Thank you, Lalit ji. Thank you, Kirit Bhai. Thank you everybody here.
आपको thank you जी. मीना जी को बोलना है अभी. तो मीना Ben, this Zoom doesn't start or finish without her. So we need to have Meena Ben to say a vote of thanks to this lovely lady. Meena Ben, please connect with us and go online, please.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, behalf of Lalit and myself, thank you all who have joined us in Zoom session and on Facebook Live and YouTube. Thank you again. Obrigo. What do you say? Obrigado.
That's right.
Kirit Kumar Bachu, President of Hindu Community of Portugal. Ajit Kesaria, whom we did not have opportunity to meet.
We are going to meet him. After your speech, we're going to introduce Mr. Kesaria.
Okay, but he's not here. Thank you. I would like to thank Ellie. Thank you, Dr. Lalit. Thank you, Sunil Bhai Majitia, who was with the blanket. And right in time, he disappeared. A Sunday Sana to all. God bless.
Thank you, Jayaji. Thank you, Meena Ben. And
thank
yeah, this if you can put Jayaji on the spotlight, please. So if we can see her once again. Wanted to say that this connection with the Hindu community of Portugal happened because of a wonderful gentleman called Mr. Ajit Kesaria, who is a businessman in Portugal. He's an entrepreneur with a group of companies in the field of property developments, and he's the founder of the House of India. He's a company vice president until 2018, and currently he's the vice president of the Hindu community in Portugal. A lovely gentleman who I connected with, and that's why we are here today with this lovely president, Mr. Kirit Bhai Bachu, and with the lovely actress, Jaya Bhattacharya, and with the 75-year-old zooming around the world lady, Meena Ben Khagram, with this wonderful global audience that we have. So a massive thank you to the audience. Massive thank you to our Ali.
Thank you, Ajit Bhai. Thank you, Ajit Bhai.
Yeah. And a massive
And Ali, I loved the photograph. Thank you.
Ali, bring on the photograph again, please, Ali. Come online. Ali, onesha picha yako. How could he have disconnected? Meena Ben, are you on?
Here,
Perfect.
here. Yes, there he is.
Can we see Ali and his picture? Yes. Jayaji, can you see it?
Now you should.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Perfect.
There is
Perfect.
Awesome. Lovely, lovely.
Simba.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Simba. Yes, Simba.
Simba. And I also wanted to tell you that I saw this on your wardrobe yesterday night when I was talking to you. And that is the reason I kept this Ganga Jal coming out and the flamingos. That's it. Yes, that's it. So I noticed it and I bought it especially for you.
How beautiful. How lovely. How lovely. How lovely.
Okay. Before we go, we have this lovely gentleman from the Portugal Hindu community, Mr. Vikas. Vikas Bhaiya, आपको जरा ऑनलाइन लेके आए, इनको स्पॉटलाइट कर दो. विकास भैया हमारे पोर्चुगल मंदिर में बहुत सेवा देते हैं, और विकास भैया को भी स्पॉटलाइट कर दो, क्योंकि उसी के द्वारा हम लोग YouTube और Facebook पे पोर्चुगल में अभी लाइव है. तो थैंक्स टू मिस्टर विकास भाई. विकास भैया आप सुन रहे हो? जय श्री कृष्ण.
Vikas ji, thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Vikas.
Okay, lovely. So we have some lovely people. I can see somebody connected from Wales in the United Kingdom, Mrs. Geeta Poppert. There is a gentleman from Dubai, Mr. Tejas Parekh. And there are so many other, well, there's a lady from Birmingham, Mrs. Rajani, who's also logged in. So lovely. From Leicester, there is a Jayashree Devani who's logged in. Sushi Shah, she just put her lights on. Yeah, there you go. I believe they're all friends who have logged in. Anybody who wants to say a big hello to them, Meena Ben, if you can unmute them. And Jayaji, if you don't mind staying back just a couple more minutes.
I have no problem. I have no issues.
Ajit Bhai Hansraj, please come on to your video. We got your
Ajit
message.
ji, namaskar.
Ajit Bhai has come
Geeta
online.
ji, hello ji, namaskar.
Hello, namaste. Happy Durga Astami to all. Jaya Bhattacharya, it was a great pleasure to hear, and it was a big honor for us. You are a great personality. And thank you very much to Lalit Bhai to organize this event. Without him, it was not possible. He connected to all us, all the world. Also, of course, with Meena Ben, with the help of Meena Ben. I want to appreciate what Lalit Bhai have done since March when we was locked down. All the families in the houses, we were closed, and he helped it in these different teams, and he bring it to us of us to entertain and educate, and also in the sport, physical and mental issues. Thank you very much to all. And it was a great pleasure to meet Jaya Bhattacharya. We hope to see you.
Meena Ben, can you mute everybody, please? Meena Ben, mute everybody else. Can you mute everybody else, please, for just 1 minute? And we can finish the speech from Ajit Bhai before you unmute everybody.
Hello?
Yeah, Ajit Bhai, please carry on with your thank you speech. Meena Ben, please make sure everybody is muted. Thank you.
No,
Ajit
thank
Bhai,
you.
please carry on.
Just I said it, happy Durga Astami to all. Thank you very much to Lalit Bhai to organize this event. It was very grateful and an honor to listen you always. I'm a very big fan. I'm seeing your work since March, that we were locked down everywhere, and you were a very big help because we was all in houses, locked it, and with all the different teams, you bring it to us and connected the world. Today we have 5 continents, what we see in YouTube. Today we are connected in 5 continents because we have people from India, Asia, Europe, Africa, also America. Also people from Australia is watching us. That's amazing. You see, congratulations to Meena Ben also and Jaya Bhattacharya. What we see, her energy today, and she's a great personality, definitely. And like Mahatma Gandhi says, if you want to see a country, see how they work with the animals, how they treat the animals, and you can see how is the country is. That's the truth. So the country, if they treat it well, the animals, we can see how they behave it. So it is a fantastic work she's doing. And thank you all for listening to us, and take your time in a Saturday afternoon and listening to everybody. Thank you very much. It was a big, big pleasure, and I hope to see you very soon in Portugal. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Salute.
Meena Ben, please, can you unmute Jayaji, please? Meena Ben?
Thank you very much, Ajit Bhai. It's a pleasure. I mean, meeting so many people all over the world. This is actually the first Zoom session of the sort. Yesterday, I was at a Zoom session with Micah, a college of MBA. I do what I feel is right. I am not a God-fearing person. I am a God-loving person. I can do nothing out of fear. Instead, if I'm ordered to do something, I will turn around and do the exact opposite if I'm forced to do anything. And activist, anybody who is active in the brain and heart is an activist. We can each contribute in the minutest way towards each and everything in this whole universe. Just take one small step every day. Make somebody smile, and everything is sorted.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jayaji. Thank you to all the audience. We will just give 10 seconds to Geeta Ben Popert, who is from Wales, from the United Kingdom, to say hello to Jaya Bhattacharya. Geeta Ben?
Namaste, Jayaji. You've given us a lot of inspiration to all the audience, seeing you on the TV series, movies, but a true, lovely heart. You are pure heart inside and outside, a pretty lady, young lady, but you have given us a lot of inspirations to all the audience who are here, far and near. And God bless you. Wish you all the best. Keep going, and I love you lots. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody for joining in today. Please watch out for the new poster that comes out on Monday or Tuesday with Meena Ben. Watch out for next space coming up. We've got an awesome speaker. Just like today, we have a speaker on Saturday coming up, which we will introduce to you on Monday. So you wait for the posters to come through. And today we say a global namaste to all the viewers and a thank you very much to lovely people like yourselves and to a beautiful soul, Jaya Bhattacharya. Thank you.
And once again, before I forget, I really appreciate Lalit Bhai and Meena Ben, who is doing a fantastic job bringing everybody around the global together and give us such an inspirations to look for every week. All the new ventures you do it. God bless you and keep it up, and we look forward for that.
Thank you. Thank you to the community of Portugal. Have a lovely evening, everybody.
Lalit Bhai, Jai Shri Krishna. Meena Ben, Jai Shri Krishna, Kem Cho. My best regards to Ramesh Bhai.
I will give him.
Yeah, he's a good friend from Nakuru.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
we can unmute everybody else. Meena Ben, please unmute everybody else now.
They can unmute themselves.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you can unmute yourselves and say hello to Jaya ji.
Hello, Jaya ji. Yes.
Namaskar, namaskar. Good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Lalit Bhai. Thank you, Meena ji. Thank you, Kirit Bhai, for making this happen.
Thank you. ভালো আছেন? আপনি ভালো তো?
কে বলছেন?
আমি জয়জয়ন্তী কিন্তু আমার ক্যামেরা চলছে না ঠিক করে।
আচ্ছা, জয়জয়ন্তী। হ্যাঁ, ভালো আছি। আপনি কেমন আছেন?
আমি ভালো। আপনি আসুন, ইস্ট আফ্রিকা আসুন।
অবশ্যই, আমি এসেছি, দুবার এসেছি আগে।
Thank you.
मैं घुरे गई।
And all the best for Durga Puja.
Sorry guys, बंगाली मिलते हैं तो
बिल्कुल बंगाली बोलते हैं तो हम तुम्हारे भालोबाशी।
Yes, আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি।
अमिताभ बच्चन अंकल ने सिर्फ यही दे रही है एक ठो।
Lalit Bhai, Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Lalit Bhai. Thank you, Meena Ben. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Stay well, please. Lalit Bhai, Kirit Bhai, Meena ji, and everybody. Can I take my leave now? कुछ है जो मुझे शायद जरूरत पड़ेगी मेरी.
No problem. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you. Stay well, stay blessed.
Geeta Ben, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. It's pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah.
Vikas Bhaiya.
Oh, Meena Ben, Geeta Ben is my younger sister.
Oh, Jai Shri Krishna, Meena Ben.
હા, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. મને એમ વણસાર લાગી, મેં કીધું આ કે જોયા છે એવા લાગો છો.
She is my younger sister.
Yes.
And my mother is my mentor.
Correct.
Is my mentor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you all. God bless you and talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you all. Many happy returns.
We are going now offline. Thank you very much all. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Jai Shri Krishna.
Kwaheri.